Hello, hello, hello. Any sound now? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, Tracy. Any sound now? Can you hear me? Well, I can hear myself coming through it. Hello, Tracy. Any sound now? Can you hear me? Yeah. Well, I can hear myself coming through it. Hello, Tracy. Any sound now? Can you hear me? Yeah. Well, I can hear myself coming through it. Hello, Tracy. Any sound now? That's StreamYard. Can you hear me? Yeah. Well, I can hear myself. Yes. Right. That's it. Let's turn that off. Hi, Simon. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice. So, would you say this to your mother? Eh? You're joking. Gone again? Can I hear you now? Gone again. Has it gone? Hello, Stephen. Can you hear me or can you not hear me? Or are you lot taking the piss? Because no, okay, sounds like right. Thank you. So let's carry on with. Would you say this to your mother? Eh? Got the spirit box here. I've got it all going here. Look, hey, we've got it here. Oh, you can't even. Oh, God, you can't even see the speaker, but you know. But we're not going to use that. We're not going to use that. And I know it's been a terrible week for me. It really has been a terrible week for me. So let's have a look. Where are we? Let's have a look where we are. Right, here we go. Share screen. So anyway, you know, I'm obsessed with this man. I'm obsessed. I'm really obsessed with him. I'm that much obsessed with him. Let's. There. A friend of mine. She got knocked over last week. Apparently it's true. I'm trying to bring you the story. But as you can see through like the messages, a swelling of the brain. I can't. She's in an induced coma. Any news yet? You know. Let's knock him off anyway. Right. Apparently, well, it's not apparently. This is my friend last week, and we get on like an ass on fire. And everybody at work thinks we are knocking each other off, which we're not, because she's 35, I'm 61, and I would be a bloody paedophile in some people's eyes. But do I care? No, I don't care. What I care about, she's got 2 beautiful children. She's in a coma. And she's in a really bad way. And hopefully I was hoping for some good news, but I haven't. Hello, Lisa, and hi, Kev. But she really is in a bad way. And this is why I care about the paranormal so much. And this is why I care about people pulling the wool over your eyes. This is real. This poor girl, she comes over from Poland to give the kids a better life. And I'm supposed to be such a racist. Oh, I'm such a racist. And I take the piss. Yeah, I do take the piss. And I'm taking the piss now. Right? But when it comes to real life, when it comes to people you know, and it affects the people you know, it really does hurt me. But this girl, she comes over from Poland to give the kids a better life and whatever, and she gets knocked over. She's in intensive care. We don't know if she's going to live or whether she dies. And it's so heartbreaking. It really, and this is why I named the title. Would you say your mother? Well, I just thought of this title and I thought it sounded funny, but she really does need your prayers. And she really does need your positive energy. Then poor, then then the two children. She give them a better life in England, and she worked all the over. And we used to have a laugh, me and her. Everybody all at work used to say, "Oh yeah, you know how rumours start." And I used to say, "Joanna, they all think we're knocking each other off." But I'm going to take the piss. I am. I'm taking the piss. But I just wish you'd get better. I wish you'd get better. She got knocked over last week. Oh, God, it. And I felt guilty last week as well. I really did feel guilty. But it's not my fault. It's not. And then you get stupid idiots like, have you seen Proving Demons video where he's on about his burnt out car? Somebody's burnt my car out. Well, what you done to him to burn your car out? You must have done. Nobody randomly sets fire to a car. You must have done something. I don't know what you did to him, Andrew, and I really don't. But no one, trust me, no one. Well, I don't know because here's some like, how do you say? I don't know. I don't know how to say it because it just offends people. But you must have done something for someone to burn your car out. I do something to a lot of ghost hunters that will want to burn me out. Where does GS live? I am gonna firebomb his flat. Although now you can see I've had my ceilings done. So if there's any painters and decorators out there, please help me. Please come around and paint me flat. I'm not going to pay you, but you've got to do it for nothing. But life goes on, doesn't it? Life goes on. But my heart goes out to her. My heart really goes. You got Gobs of Britain, they're doing quite well. I've watched them. And I can't get them to stop saying trolls. That's a problem. Let the trolls have this say and we're keeping that. And well done, Lee and Lindsay. Well done for that. But can I just say, stop calling them bloody trolls. We're not in a nursery rhyme no more. We're grown ups. Yes, what an awful thing to happen to friends. It is. I wasn't going to do this rant of the day because, like, Lindsay says to me when I told Lindsay and John, let me know. And I haven't let them know. This is my letting John and Lindsay know. Although I'm hoping to go and see them tomorrow. I really am. But this is true life. This is what it is. And I thought to myself, should I go live? Should I say things? Should I say this? And I've been in a pub tonight and I've met quite a few genuine people. And the bloke says, this is an interesting conversation. And I've missed me trade because of you, Simon. I mean, why? Why did you miss your train? Because of me. Anyway, because you're so riveting. When you talk, you know, I open people's perceptions up. I open dialogue up. I open like the way you think. But I really do actually. Apparently, I didn't know this because, like, she was in induced coma, and I read about because I don't know. I'm not a medical student like my girls. My girls are, but I don't like to admit I've got to go and see them as well because I ain't seen them for I ain't seen them for nearly a year. My girls, they must hate me. My girls. Because I'm not one to intrude in other people's lives. You know, my kids have got their lives, they've got the husbands, they've got the boyfriends, you know, and I don't really want to interfere. I'm just an old funny duddy, but I love them to bits, which I really do. Won't the cat? Who the fuck paint me flat, Steve? Can you come down and paint it, mate? Me fucking council, mate. You can't even get the council to do anything, can you? It's all the council want to do is sit in the vans all day, pull up, and can't be bothered to do anything. You know, we pay our council tax for this, we pay our council tax for that. We support the Queen, and we support, you know, I don't want to call him the dreaded P word, but Andrew, you know, he shagged that woman, didn't he? Because any normal bloke, and I mean this, any normal bloke, I'm going to shag a 17-year-old. Oh, I'll shag a 7. I'm 61. I'll shag a 17-year-old bird. You know, unfortunately, a 17-year-old bird that I shagged can't see me because I've got nothing. You know, I've got nothing. I've got no one. You know what I mean? But because it's Prince Andrew and he shagged a 17-year-old bird like any normal bloke would do, because it just gives you this boost of confidence or whatever. Oh, shagged a 17-year-old bird, I am. You know, everybody's up. They're all up. Oh, God. What a load of twaddle. It's like, and then there was a teacher, wasn't there? There was a teacher, and she shagged an 18-year-old student. She's 21. Hang on a minute. She's 21, he's 18, and you still got it in the bloody news. It's all about bloody shagging. You know, you wouldn't say that to your mother now, would you? You know, it's what a load of, it's all this like cancel culture or whatever. Who gives a bloody damn? And then you got them bloody paedophile hunters. He's talking to a 14-year-old girl. No, he thought he was talking to a 14-year-old girl. But he's actually talking to a 51-year-old woman. That is actually baiting him and, goading him to make a mistake. And as soon as he makes that mistake, this 15-year-old girl likes me. I'm going to say something. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. And they just bait them. And I don't like them. I just don't like paedophile hunters because it's a YouTube channel. They've got to do everything to make a living. And they ain't going to tell the truth. They'll tell you a bunch of fucking lies. And they bait until they bite. And as a male or a female, our imaginations just get carried away with us. I don't know, this fucking world is crazy. This fucking world is crazy. So what I'm going to say is, vote for me. Vote for me, because in the next general election, I am going to put myself into the voting system. Will I work? No. Will I? Who's going to vote for me? But this world is bloody crazy. It bloody is crazy. But let me get my camera sorted out. That's better. See the top of my head now. See, you'll never stop me from drinking because I do love a drink. I've had 6 pints and I'm doing well because I've come home. I've had 1 bourbon that I've had for 3 weeks, and then I bought another bottle just in case. But I am trying to behave myself, although you can't see down here. Look at the belly. Look at the belly, eh? I've got to get rid of that. I can't get rid of that while I'm drinking bourbon. But I was reading a couple of comments on because I ain't made any videos this week because my heart's not in it. And I really mean that. My heart's not in it. I keep thinking about poor Joanna, them poor kids. And I just haven't got it in me to like. And I think, and I really do this, I think to myself, as many times as I get drunk, why the hell have I never been knocked over? I could have been knocked over that many times. Why does it always happen to people that have got something to live? I've got nothing to live for. I'm on my own. And that's it. I'm on my own. I go to work and that's it. I'm not living for anybody. It's all I live for is that. Why can't I got knocked over? Why can't I be in that condition? Why does it always happen to somebody that has got everything to live for? And it breaks my heart. It really does break my heart. I'm not. Oh, I'm dying again. And then, you got people like oh God, guy. They don't want me. The spirits don't want me to say it because they're making. But you have people like Gobs of Britain, Proving Demons, uh, John Sixth Sense, and they're the three biggest teams. Paranormal Uncovered, and you've got loads of them. You really have got, and it is all they do this YouTube channel for is to get your money, and it's. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that because there isn't, because like they're giving up their time, they're giving up, but like, oh, it is a cruel world. Is it Michelle Robinson? It is a cruel. It is very cruel. You know, they can slag me off as much as they like, and it doesn't bother me. I can show you conversation after conversation, like, hello there, Jenny. I can show you all my conversation. And when people goat me and they say to me, yeah, you're just as bad as them, and I'll engage in a conversation with them, which I do, and I don't delete anything. Well, that's a lie, because I do. When it goes too far, I think I do. But I've had plenty. I had conversations like in my last video where a woman says to me like, "Well, you're just as bad as," and I went, "You're John Sixth," and she says, "No, I don't follow John Sixth, so I do not follow him." I think she does. Lying little cow. You know, but like when we get into the real world of what life is really like and how cruel, and it is cruel, for all the people we've known and that have died and that we have liked. No, life is cruel. But at the same time, how many times can we say life is quite exciting? When life quite exciting, but my heart just goes out to her. Somebody at work says to me about giving out the negative thought, and I went, "Don't you give out the negative thoughts. Give out the positive." Because I do believe this. And this is from the soul, from the heart, from, you know, give her your prayers, your positive. Because I don't believe in religion, I don't believe in God, but I do believe in prayer. You know, I like a drink, and I really do. And I'm never going to say I'm giving it up, because I don't. What I will do, I will say I will cut it down, which I have at the moment. But there's going to be a time when I lapse, and then I'll come on YouTube and I'll swear and I'll do what I did before, slag everyone off. You know, because we're all a bunch of hypocrites, which we are. None of us is perfect. We like to think we are, like I like to think I am. You know, I'm a spiritual person. The problem is I can't connect to ghosts, I can't connect to this, I can't connect to that. But I'd really love to. I lay in my bed at night and I talk to spirits. Do they talk to me back? No. And then all of a sudden I hear a bang. And I think, that fucking bastard Clive, or is it that bloke underneath him, or do I believe it's spirit? No. But I want to believe in spirits. My wife died. You know, I really want to connect with her. I really do want to connect with her. Can I connect with her? No, I can't. And she was a person that taught me it was all a load of bollocks. Because she used to say to me, spirits are a load of bollocks. And I used to say to her, Creator, are you going to visit me when you're dead? Or if I'm dead, I'm going to visit you. And I can't connect to it. And John 6 says something, we can't connect to loved ones. So it's what I've got to say to that, really, John. But John, I've got to say this. So how many people that can smell smoke, flowers, and they all like connected to loved ones? So how can you say that? You see, that's what. Oh, it's unbelievable. That bloke comes out with such shite. You know, when I connect to my mum and I can smell roses, I know my mum's with me. She don't talk to me. She don't say, "Hiya, Simon, how you going on, mate? You know, you're doing it again. You're humiliating people." Right. Do you know if there was anything more following from? Problem with John's sixth sense is it gives you what he wants to give you. And it really doesn't back anything up with proof or anything. Now, I cannot say 100% he is dishonest in the money he collects. And I really do think this. He does it from a good heart. And I really mean that. John Sixth Sense does, when he collects money and everything for a charity, he does it from the bottom of his heart. Problem is, when you get all this money and you think, hang on a minute, I've got all this money. Do I send it? Do I do this? Do I do that? Now, that's the question, isn't it? And I'm not on about John Sixth Sense. I'm on about all of this. If we collect money, this is why I don't do fundraising. I had a mate years ago, and he says, I'm getting redundant from work. I'm getting this amount of money. And he told everybody. He really did tell everybody. And I said to him, Paul, when you get that money, I don't want to know you. When you've spent your money and it's all gone, then come and see me. And the amount of shit I got. Oh, he's not your real friend. He ain't this, he ain't that. But when he got no money, I was there for him. He said, I've got no facts. I give him. And I only had £3 to my name. That's all I had, £3 to my name. And I had about 18 cigarettes. So I give him the 18 cigarettes and I give him the £3 to my name. And that's what I class as friends. You know, when you can give everything you've got to a person that's give everything he had to you, you know, could John Sixth Sense? No, he couldn't. Could breathing demons? Could all the others? No, they can't. Because this YouTube channel is all they've got, and it's all they ever say is, I've got to work. Well, I work for a living. I actually do work for a living. At the moment, YouTube don't pay me. Why? Because I deleted my channel, because I felt guilty, because people were sending me the super chats and everything, and I thought I didn't deserve it. Now, I think, yeah, I do deserve it. And why do I think that? Because I give up my time. I could be in the pub now, getting pissed, getting arseholed, you know, and enjoying myself. But I'm a talker. I'm a spiritual. Well, I like to think I'm a spiritual person, and yes, I would like to change your perceptions of how you think. Not to the way I think, just how you think. With ghost spirits or spiritualization, you know, I really would like to change your perception of the way you think. Because people out there just out to hoodwink you. Like you read about scammers and everything. But scammers is the same as ghost hunting. They just want to scam you out your money. Yeah, I do think it's wrong. But like I say, these teams, when I talk about it, they want to slack me off. Well, let them slack me off. I don't mind. I'm not going to resort to their level. I'm, I'm, I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to say that. You know, it's like I say, John Sixpence, when he does that money and he does collect money for good causes, it's right. But at the same time, money corrupts. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not slagging him off or anything. I'm just saying money corrupts. And this is why I don't want to do it. You know, at work, they say to me, are you going to put this money in? Are you going to put that? I went, no, I'm not putting no money in. It's what I did because she was a lovely woman. Well, I say she was. I shouldn't say that. That's a bad omen, isn't it? That's a bad omen, Giovanna. Get well soon, love. Get well soon. And I know you will, because you're a strong woman. And you've got two lovely kids that love you to bits, and you've got a brother, you know. But like, I give my money to her. Well, I didn't give it to her. I give it to them two kids, and I give it to her brother because he don't work. But it's so upsetting. It really is so upsetting. And like I say, you got idiots like proving demons. They all want your money. They all want what they can get out of YouTube. And yes, I do realise I do YouTube because it gives me a voice. I like doing it, and I really do like doing it. And I love getting pissed anyway. And for you stupid people that think I'm an alcoholic, how can an alcoholic go to work and function? So ask yourself that when you call me an alcoholic, you morons. You know, I'm an alcoholic, but I go to work. And I've functioned. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years. I've been drinking on YouTube for 2 years. Uh, I can't remember it, and I really can't remember, but apparently I gave a woman advice when somebody called her an alcoholic, and I said, "Oh, fuck them, do what you want." You know, we are. Is there anything being collected for the? But I'll show you. I wanted to do it, but like I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to put it on you. You know, uh, it's under my number, isn't it? Under my number. Oh, God. I have to do it through my phone, I think. Like, yeah, I'll go here, and then I'll put go F funny. Let me go here. Right, go from the official website. Search. Go. Anna. Was or something. Is that it? Is that it? No. Is it? No, that's not it. Let me go to the toilet. Let me go to the toilet, and I'll come back and I'll get off my phone. Right. Let me get in my phone. StreamYards. Right, let me get into my phone. Messages. Is that it? No. Got to find out where it's where. Here it is. To me. Right. My number. Right. This is it. Right. Let me go and search. Joe. And, W, no, C, I. This is it, Aisha. Right, that's it. They're the two lovely kids that have been blanked out. And yeah, they're the two lovely kids and that. Here's the article in the paper. Woman hospitalised after collision in Derby. And why the bloody hell has she got knocked over here, I do not know. Because over there she lives. So she won't be crossing over the road this way. So I do not understand it, and I'll never understand it, but this is the GoFundMe page for her. You know. And at work, we used to have a really good laugh. Me and her used to have. We do. She used to say to me, "You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You are." And when she looked at me videos and everything, she went, "You're gonna die. You die." Where are I? I don't want to stop streaming. I just want to cancel that. Right, where are I? Right, here we go. Yeah, she used to say to me, "You old fart, you'll die." And we used to have really good banter. Yeah, so share the link, share it. You know, me and her I say to her, everybody thinks we're knocking each other off because we got on so well. We really did get on so well. But I just wish her the best recovery. And my prayers are with her. I believe in positive prayers. I don't believe in all this bollocks that people. And I really do think she's gonna. If she don't get better, you know. Oh shit! Fucking, I'm covered in coke. If she don't get better, and she does die, my heart will be broken. My heart will be with them kids and a brother. But I just hope she bloody don't. I just hope she. No. Hello, Kev. But do all these spiritual people ever think of that? Is all they ever think about is YouTube. YouTube is this. YouTube's got to pay me that. YouTube's got to pay me this. They're all trolls. You're trolls. That's all they ever say in it. You're trolls. But real life bloody matters, even though. Yes, that coke, it was fuming at the mouth. Well, I just think of all the negative thoughts that, it just come back in a bottle of coke, didn't it? And splattered all over me. you know. But isn't it life? Our life really, it does affect us. It really does affect us. You know, I don't like, I do not like to say out about what you call it. Uh, is it drama alarm? Hey, uh, but he's still on it, isn't he? He's still on it. They send me malicious McCubic communicates. I can say anything about them, and I can say, because I'm drama alarm, I can say anything about you. But if you say anything about me, you're sending me malicious making. Can't even say it, can I? Can't even say it, Lama. Hey, uh, malicious. Hey, hey. Oh, and I read that post where you says it was a parody about your ghost girlfriend. No, it wasn't, you lying little wanker. It's what it was. You blurted it out, and you thought, all these people are very spiritual. They'll understand, and they called you fucking out, Lama. And when they called you out, you didn't like it, and then you called it a parody. Eh? Well, I've got a girlfriend. She's not of this earth. Well, I'm married, isn't she? So she's definitely not on this earth if she married me, you know. But you're a fucking twat, aren't you? I don't like liars, but you're the biggest one out the lot, aren't you, Llama? Hey, Llama, I will call you out. Do you ever say anything about me? No, you don't. Do you know why you don't say anything about me? Because you know people listen to me. And that's why you don't say anything about me. It's like John Sixth Sense don't say anything about me. It's like Proving Demons, Gods of Britain, and all of them, because they all know what I say is the truth. I will say what I think. And you can slag me off, you can send me all the nasty messages, and it doesn't bother me. And I will not snoop so low as to give, like, if somebody says to me, you're a coward, you're this, you're that, or you're a wanker. Yeah, probably I'm a wanker. I do it 3 times a week, but I do it in private. I don't put it on YouTube. Oh, I'm having a wank tonight. Hey, I'm a wanker. I don't put it on YouTube. But I will say what I think. Obviously, I've got a bit of Dutch courage because you need a bit of Dutch courage to say what you think. Especially when you vote for me. Vote for me. Hello, Anne-Marie Glover. But I will say what I think, and I don't care what people say to me. And I really don't. I don't believe in political. What's his name that got done this for the travellers joke? Hang on a minute. Hitler killed over 60 million Jews or something? And we all know about the Jews, and we do know about because it's never that. But did we hear about all the gypsies he's killed and all that? And then when the comedian mentioned all the gypsies in arms now. Oh, are you? Well, we never heard about the fucking gypsies until fucking McIntyre, whatever his name is. It was a fucking joke. So you fucking snowflakes and whatever. it just annoys me because and I researched it. I really did research it. And yeah, I did. I did know he killed about the gypsies before he mentioned the joke. But it was just a fucking joke. And people should just get over and fucking. You know, I don't like the word retard. And I really don't. Why? Because I am retarded. I am, one of them people with the R word. So I do take offence and I take a shovel and smack it over the heads or whatever. But I just don't like the word, because we're not. eh, Even them people that think differently, that's what I think, differently to us. They've got a different opinion to us. But because they're not in the normality of us, they get separated. Yeah, Jimmy Carr. But he don't deserve what he got. He was giving you an history lesson. All right, it was a fucking joke. And it was a fucking it's like Jim Davison tells jokes. Jim Davison is doing quite well now with his own YouTube channel, with his own pay-per-view channel where he can say what he wants. Unfortunately, I haven't got that many followers, so I can't do it. Comedians, I think now is dead. Yeah, they are dead. They're just dead. You can't say anything. But I would say, fuck them. There's an Englishman, Scotsman, and a fucking Welshman. And we all fucking English. Because we all live in the United fucking Kingdom. And I have got nothing against Welsh. I ain't got nothing against fucking Scottish or English or Irish. But we've all made jokes of them. They make jokes of us. We make jokes of them. It's a fucking joke. It's like pubs. I was talking to a bloke tonight about pubs because we were smoking, vaping. Because I vape in the pub. And if the pub kicks me out for vaping, I'll say thank you. And they'll say to me, why are you thanking me? I'm kicking you out. I'm saying, thank you, because you're saving me money. Because I'll go to the next pub, and the next pub won't probably kick me out, and they will take my money. But you don't want my money because you are just a fucking fascist bastard. So I go to the pub and I drink in this pub. I, they all know me. And they all vape now. They all bring out the vapes because they see me vaping. So like they all bring out, and I met a lad tonight. Well, I say a lad, he was an old man. He saw me vaping, he brought his vape out and he started vaping. What's that, Anne-Marie? Yeah, such a down to earth person. Is that Jimmy Carr? He's a comedian. He tells jokes. He thinks it's like me. I will say what I think. And sometimes, yeah, I'm funny. Sometimes, no, I'm not funny. Jimmy Carr would say to it, or any other comedian, they go, this is the difference between us. I don't go on stage. I've always been told I was funny. They've told me I'm controversial. They've told me I'm funny, the way I think. They've told me to go on YouTube. And I went, nah, I'm not there. And then I go on YouTube and I get this following. And then I get the money. And then I think I work for a living. I think it's false. So I deleted my YouTube channel, and then like everybody's up in arms. Oh, so I start another channel, and it's doing quite well. But we are what we are, you know. And to that woman that I defended, because I can't remember what I said to you. I really can't remember what I said to you. But for them people that think we're all pissheads, fuck off. Get a fucking life, get a fucking job. Right, want to see him once and got his autograph and spoke to him a bit. Rant of the day. Hey, there you go. I don't know if you can hear that noise outside. But there's nothing wrong with Jimmy Carr. You know, it's like Chubby Van. They just want to cancel everything. They just want to cancel everything. Where you can't tell a joke. And then they go on about Russia, don't they? Oh, Russia! Russia is going to invade Ukraine. Hey, Russia's going to. What's the fucking difference between Russia invading the Ukraine and fucking English society today with cancelled culture? Hey, go on, please tell me what the difference is. I like Jimmy Carr. Yeah, he is a laugh. But you told me what's the difference between Jimmy Carr and the Russians invading Ukraine? Because it's all it's just fucking unbelievable where we've got no free speech. We haven't got anything nowadays. Look at my ceiling. Hello, Maverick. Nice to see you. You know, it's people like Maverick I admire. Because me and him have got an history. And I really like him. And even though I did slag him off a couple of times, and I really did slag him off. I didn't really want to, but I had to, because it was a bit like the Rolling Stones. I'll paint you black. Well, I painted him blue, yellow, fucking purple. But at the same time, I liked him. He stuck up for somebody he believed in. And that's what I admired about him. Because no matter what you threw at him, he was always defending this person. To be honest, the Russians are not going to invade. Well, I don't think they are going to invade. It's just like fucking, I'll flex my muscles. But what if they did? That's a problem. What if they did? Putin is ex-KGB. I think is a bit like Stalin. That's my personal opinion. is a bit like Stalin, and he wants to like, or he just wants Russia back to Russia. He'll start off with Ukraine, then he'll go to Poland, then he'll go to this, then he'll go to that. Yes, NATO has to defend. Will it turn out to be a war? No, I don't think it will turn out to be a World War III. I think it'll be a cyber war, with what we do now with the internet and everything. Or like what he's doing now, you know. But it won't be a war. It'll be a war of this, minds. That's what it will be. A war of minds. Because you can't win a war. You cannot win. Who can win a nuclear war? No one. You fire your nuclear weapons, I'll fire my nuclear weapons. And does Putin know that? Of course he knows that. Does he have to flex his muscle? Yes, he has to flex his muscle. Do English, do fucking Americans, Australians, fucking Canadians, yeah, we have to flex our fucking muscle. Do we have to do sanctions? Withhold Russian money? Yeah, we have to. And then Putin has to respond. You know, no. No one is ever going to win. So if you like this video on about fucking Russia, send it to them. Send it to the Russian people. Send it to fucking, you know, even the Russian people, they don't talk about Putin or anything. Why? Because they're going to get fucking poisoned, aren't they? Come on, if they can poison someone in England and then poison somewhere else, and it's been very documented, like Putin's assassins. You know, but it's just Putin's assassins, everything here. I better go to bed, me. It's all about Biden and Johnson trying to prove it all. I don't know if it is. I really don't know it. Because, like, you tell that to the Ukrainian people, tell that to that nursery that got bombed and everything. I don't know. Simon, you're firing your nuclear weapons and flexing your muscle. But that's what it's all about. That exactly, Shy, what it's all about. They ain't gonna do that because it's world over, and we know it. You politicians know it. If you fire the nuclear weapon, and you're the first one that fires that nuclear, you know the world's over. You know it's kaput. Can we survive it? I don't know. I really don't know if we can survive. We've got games out there, you know, Fallout 4, everything else. Well, yeah, and then the mutants and everything. No, I don't know if we can survive it. But who wants to press that button? No one. I don't think anyone would. Anybody with the same brain, and I do think Putin has got a logical brain. But I also think it's just flexing his muscles. You know, it, I'm not a drunk. I don't drink. I don't do this, and it's all I've got to do. This is all I've got to do is prove I'm the fucking leader of the Russian people. Well, who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck about Boris fucking Johnson or fucking President Nixon or whatever the fucking name is in the government. Who gives a fuck? It's what we give a fuck about, single people, is the cost of living. And the cost of living is going up, isn't it? Oh, fucking hell, is that going up? You know, and I do take the piss out of everything. Because when I'm drunk or had a little bit to drink, I've just got a gob on me. Right, I'm going to have another little drink. Just a little. I'm just going to have a little drink. Right, let's have a little bit. Right, that's it. I'm going to bed in a bit anyway. Because I'm not really into this. I'm not really into this video because, like I say, my friend's on the deathbed. It just, I just can't get her out of my head. I just cannot get her out of my head. I might go and see John and Lindsay tomorrow. I'd like to see Mandy as well. But I am. I'm not in this like frame of mind or whatever. I know I have to do rant of the day. And I'm not like John Sixth Sense says. It's clickbait. Well, I did it, didn't I? I did it tonight. What would your mother say? But it's not clickbait because this is what would your mother say? What would your mother say? But absent friends. Honestly, absent friends. And I'm sending positive vibes to Joanna. And if you want to donate to her, if you do, hang on a minute. No. I'm just trying to find. Let's go here. Go. Go for me. Let's go here. Let's go search. Let's go Joe. See, to see a lot. See if you. There she is. Apparently, the first one on the fence is 15 and he's 11. She's 35. We've got 1,903. Can we make it to about 3,000? We don't know if she's going to live or not. But me and her at work used to have a fantastic time. I don't want to say a lot about the chicken factory But me and her used to have a right laugh. And it's not the same. It's not the same. I just can't. It's not the same. It's not the same no more. I worked all last week. I've been depressed. I've been. There's no underground fucking nuke. Sure, we're all fucking dead. The only people that are going to live are the people like scientists, people that are going to contribute to be rebuilding. And I don't just mean fucking builders, electricians. I mean all them stupid people, and they're all stupid people, that have been to college, university, and got these fucking degrees, that have got no fucking common sense. They're the people that's going to survive, not us, not us people that have got common sense or whatever. You know, they're going to save the stupid people with no common sense whatsoever. They can't even fucking bang a nail in a fucking wall. And you tell me who wants to bang a nail in a fucking wall when you know the wall needs a fucking drill in it? You know, what a load of fucking bollocks it is. And this is the world we live in. And it's got nothing to do with fucking Putin or fucking what's his name? Johnson or fucking Biden. You know, you can't buy stupidity. It's just fucking boring them. Common sense, you know, common sense. All them three have got nothing in common sense. Simon, do you got a roof leak? No, I haven't. I've just got a drinking problem, Maverick. I can't get enough of drink. That's my problem, mate. I cannot get enough of drink. I live in my little flat, and I know why you're saying it, because of the plaster. But in England, we get it done for nothing. I go to my landlord and I say, I want this done, I want that done, I want this done, and I want it done now. And we get it done. In America, where you come from, Maverick, you ain't got that privilege. So the better you come over to England, you know, the better you will be. But in England, when we say we want fucking something done, we get it done. So I do understand, Mavic, and I'm sorry to resort, because I do really like you. You know, I did think you was Simon. We do get that if we rent, but if we own, we fix it up. Mavic, don't start me off. Don't start me off. If I own this flat, yeah, I'd have to do it myself. And that's what it would look like. It would. If I had to do it myself, that's what it would look like. Unfortunately, that's what it looks like when the council do it. But it doesn't matter if you rent or you buy, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. What matters is I can't afford to have a day off and until I go to May. And I think it's May. It's the last week of May. Yeah, the last week of May. I'm having a week off and I'll decorate. Well, I won't. I've got to pay someone to do it if I can. And if I can't, I've got to do it. But I'm spending less money in pubs now. I've started to say I'll spend 21 quid, 6 pints in pubs. That will probably last me 3 or 4 weeks, I hope. I hope. You know, I'll have a couple of glasses of this. I'll do my YouTube channel. I'll build it up like I did before. I'll talk about shit and everything else about shit. And I don't really want to talk about Go to Britain, John's Sixth Sense or whatever. I want to talk about life and the way we live it. What's that, Shire? You cannot do anything until it's dried out. Is that me or me ceiling? Is that me or me ceiling? Oh, I could take offence at that, couldn't you? I really could take offence there. But it is drying out. Well, I'm not. But do you understand what I'm saying? People could really take offence at that, couldn't they? You cannot do anything until it's dried out. Eh? Is that me or is that the ceiling? I think that's funny. But that's my sense of humour. You know, I don't care what people think of me, and I really don't. This ceiling, Simon. I know. I know. I really don't care what people think of me, and I really don't. I'm 61. I've had an arse life, which I have. I've had a good life. And it's all I've ever done in my life is drink, smoke, and a couple of fights. And I just want people to realise life is just life. You know, we slag everybody off, and we do slag everybody off. And that's why I don't care when people slag me off. Because why should I care? Because I'm slagging people off. Why should I care when somebody slags me off? Is that the popcorn and the keckle blood, if I can get the words out? Yeah, I'm trying to read your comments and they've stopped. They've stopped. The comments have stopped. We're all dying. Yeah, we are. We are dying. That's a problem. We are. We're all dying. You know, we've all got to die someday. unfortunately, my friend's dying today. And she is, poor bless her. And just think of them poor kids. And that's what I'm saying. Think of them poor kids. Because they're going to love their mother. But them poor kids are going to lose their fucking mother. And you put, we're all going to die out. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to the toilet and I'm dying out. Right, where are we? Joanna's going from me, doing well. So, yeah, it is. What's that shy ghost? Simon, everyone's been pissed and or smoke or 6 months in their life, so how can everyone judge it? Well, I think that's true. I did not mean. Yeah, I do realise, Lisa. But it's just a touchy subject. It's like if I lost Clive, Clive has been very good to me. I'm not an homosexual, although everybody thinks I am. I wish I don't really care. I'm a very much an heterosexual. Joanna was a very dear close friend of mine. Would I like to have liked? Yeah, I would. But then I thought I was a paedophile, and then I think I'm that. But and then I just think like when things like this happen, and I don't think about Joanna, I think about her two lovely kids. I think about her brother. I think about her. And it's got nothing to do with me. It's got something to do with them. You know, she was a lovely girl. She came from Poland. She came to have a better life, to give their kids a better life. And it really does distress me. It really does. No matter what my sexual feelings was. And trust me, I question myself. Am I a paedophile because she's 35 and I'm 61? You know, and I do take the jokes, which I do, and it's in bad taste. Yeah, it is in bad taste. But I did like her. and we had some beautiful times together. And I just wish you well. I wish you'll get better. I really do wish you'll get better, so we can carry on with our jokes or whatever. But I do miss her. I've never met her kids. I've never met her brother. But if you lot can help by sending, and I don't mean like £20 or it, just send her a quid. You know, I've got, how many people have I got watching me? Let me go on and see how many people's watching me. 26. So if anybody is watching this, you got 26 people watching. Send that 20. It's only a quid. Just send 26 quid, and that's all I ask of you. I don't ask you to break the bank or whatever. Just send it £1. But you're not sending it to her because if she's dead, isn't she? And it would break my heart, and it would break my heart. You know, which it really would break my heart. But if you can send her £1, and it's not going to her, it's going to her kids. If she's not working, her brother don't work, they've got nothing. They've got nothing. That's the truth of the matter. They've got nothing. She is the breadwinner. She is the breadwinner. So if you can send her £1, send her £1. So I'm going now. I'm going to get pissed in private because I'm going to cry. I ain't going to cry on here, but I am going to cry because she was my friend, and she still is my friend. Shia, don't worry about it, my love. Honestly, don't worry about it. It's what I would say. Your art is in the right place. And that is all I'm going to say is your art is in the right place. You know, don't kick yourself because you can't do it. Your art is in the right place. It is that GoFundMe link, honestly. I'll show you again. I'm not lying. I don't lie. There it is. All right, let's go here. Share. Let's go here. That is the proper GoFundMe link. It's got 1,903. So let's get it to 2,000 if we can. But I don't lie. I do not lie, and I don't want to lie. But this girl was really the soul of my life when I went to work. Thank you, Lisa, for putting up the link, our page. But she was a lovely girl. I'm speaking in the past tense, and I don't want to because I want her to live. Oh, she's so beautiful. Honestly, she was so beautiful. We used to have many a laughs. should get a pen and put right, because we work in the chicken factory. Now, you lot don't know, you eat salmonella chicken. You remember the salmonella? Can't even say it. Salmonella eggs. Do you remember them? When it went all over the news. Oh, salmonella. But then you can eat them. If you cook them properly, you can eat them. So when we have like salmonella chicken, Joanna used to go like that with an X on my back. Because I got the overall and everything. And she used to go like that, yes, salmonella. And we used to have a laugh, me and her. We really did have a laugh. And now my heart is lost. My heart is lost. And everybody thought like, because we used to just have a laugh and a joke. Oh, you're knocking each other. No, it wasn't knocking each other off. What we was doing was have a laugh. And then I said to her, come to this party. Come to, and she wouldn't come. And then a friend of ours says, oh, come on, everybody's here. And we had a laugh. And then she had that. And she don't deserve that. She does not deserve that. Because she fancied a lad. That I don't know this full story, but like Aisha, I drink to your love. I really do drink, and I really hope you get better. And it's not as if I can go to a kid and say, like, I knew your mother, I knew this, I knew that. And it breaks my heart. I have found it charming this year. Oh, thank you, Lisa. And I really do mean that, thank you. Because, like, people think because I slagged John 6 cents off, or Gobs at Britain, or whatever. But it hurts. It really does hurt. And what Kev said, thank you for putting up the link, your link page. You see, these are all John 6 Cents's followers. Or that was work with John 6 Cents. And they all follow me. And why do they follow me? Because I tell the truth. I don't lie. I joke. Yeah, I do joke. Thank you, Kev. But they all know what John 6 Cents is like. But as soon as they fall out with John 6 Cents, John 6 Cents, he's worse than me when I'm drunk. He's worse than me when I'm drunk. Don't even make sense half of it. At least when I'm drunk, I make sense. I think I do. But thank you, Kev. But like, I don't know. I just don't know. I give up on the ghost hunting. But I say that I'm going ghost hunting in the summer when it gets a bit warmer. I ain't going out in this cold. I'm not getting wet. I like to go ghost hunting when it's warm and everything. But let's talk about ghosts. Come on, let's talk about ghosts. Oh. Anybody had realistic dreams? where you're dreaming and you dream of ghosts and they fucking freak you out like I have. You know, until I accepted ghosts in my life, I was always freaked out by them. And then suddenly I thought, I'm not going to have this. I'm just had enough of this fucking ghost hunting bucket because I didn't even go ghost hunting. But I used to be attacked in my sleep. And then as soon as I realised, I just said, oh, go a fucking way. And I used to wake up in my sleep like these attacked by ghosts. Well, I think they were ghosts anyway. I used to say, go away. And then they went away. Are they ghosts or is it a figment of the imagination? I don't know. But I am going to bed now. And I really do thank you all for your support and for your donations to Joanna. What's that? You're welcome. We all say stuff about other. I had one come to me in my dream. And once it turned out to be true stuff, I can believe that, honestly, Anna Marie. I had one come out to me in my dream, and it turned out to be a true story after I found out I found the place. You know, so I'm going to bed. Good night. You know, I am. I'm sticking to my stories now. I go to the pub, I have a couple of bourbons, and I could carry on all night. Thank you for telling us about Joanna and allowing us to. Thank you, Kev. It's been really hard for me to talk about it because I really did, and I really do love her, and not in a sexual way. I mean, in a friendly way. And this is what gets me about people because they turn it. They really do turn it. But I really do thank you all for watching me and supporting me. You know, yeah, I drink and I joke and I do this. But I really thought this is my friend, and she really is. And I really hope she does get better. But thank you all, and thank you for watching. And I hope you do support it with your donate. And don't chuck fucking 50 quid or 40. Just chuck a pound in. You know, that's all I've got to say. Just chuck a pound in. You know, I chucked £20 in from work, and then I realised I should have chucked more in. And then I questioned everything, and then I thought, oh no. But thank you. Yes, praise. That actually, what Anne-Marie says is better. Send your praise. Don't send money. Send your praise. Because the power of thought is the best thing you could ever do. So send your praise. Don't send your money. The kids could do with the money, which they could. Because while the mother's not working, so if you're going to send your money, send your praise. Just send your praise. And you've got it, Amit. You've got it. Just send your praise. So on that note, have a good night and thank you for watching me and God bless you all. Oh, Oliver. Right, let me see how I'm going to end this live.